Have Darren Peck join us once again with a look at the forecast, and we have rain, rain, rain.
Got a little teaser of it today. So let's start out with where we are now. Then we're going to get to the more important thing, which is where we're going to be tomorrow, and then Tuesday and Wednesday as the rest of these two systems come in. Take a look at a replay from today. You'll see the leading edge of showers that come in. I started this around 9 in the morning. We're looking from the top of the Salesforce Tower. You can see Oracle Park here, and we're watching the raindrops come through in the afternoon, and then you get your break of blue as we go through the last few hours. We didn't get a lot out of that. If you put the rainfall totals on that, as wet as that look for San Francisco, we've only gotten 0.05 of an inch in San Francisco so far. Santa Rosa's done better at 0.17. But remember those numbers, because in about a minute from now, I'm going to show you what the grand totals could potentially look like by the time we get to Thursday, and you'll see how much more rain's coming. That's the wide view. We looked at this at the top of the newscast. That was kind of like the opening shot right there of the rain that came through. Let's go out for the wider view and put it into the future cast and watch. The same thing happens over the next few hours. On again, off again showers. You could get a chance of rain at any moment, really from now through like midnight, but it wouldn't last long, and it wouldn't be terribly impactful. Now it starts to get a little more impressive right here. This is tomorrow morning. Look at the time frame, 3 a.m., and we let that play all the way through the morning commute tomorrow. So plan on rain for your Monday morning commute through the first half of the day. And then once we get to Monday night, another kind of source of energy is going to come in, and the showers are going to become a little more widespread on Monday. Technicality here, but it's because the center of the storm is actually going to be drifting just off to our north. You'll see a little circulation there, but you really just want to watch how the rain picks up kind of intensity right here. That gets us through Monday night. It's a lot more widespread, steady, and it stays that way through Tuesday morning. And by the time we get to Tuesday afternoon, that phase of it comes to a close. So tomorrow morning's commute, and then tomorrow night into Tuesday morning's commute would be the two more likely and impressive time frames. Then we get to the second system. You see that big blob of green out there? We're going to come back to that in a second. That's an entirely separate storm. Let's just look at the rain from the first one. The one that comes through for Monday in the morning and then again in the evening and then perhaps lingers a bit into Tuesday. How much rain might we get from just that one? We take this go all the way through Tuesday afternoon, and we've picked up about 1 inch and 3/10 for the North Bay. You've got about 2/10 now, so you got a lot more coming up there. San Francisco, you'd had 0.05 of an inch of rain so far. By the time we get to Tuesday afternoon, it'll be 1.5 inches. San Jose, you'll probably get about 0.3 of an inch of rain. All right, that's the first storm. It's going to be hard to tell when one ends and one begins, but these are two separate systems. And if we go back to that time frame where we left off, there's the end of the first one. Let's get a better look at the second one now. And to see that, we have to fill in the map using a little lower resolution model to see the whole thing. You can see the center of it out there. That spins its way just off the coast, and then it's going to graze us again as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. We've got to go even lower resolution now, but we can still see it in these longer range forecast models, and it's just going to rake down the coast on Wednesday. There is some disagreement in terms of how far onshore that storm's going to be, and that will have a huge impact on how much rain we get out of it, but plan on some rain for Wednesday going into Thursday, and then if we take the whole thing and just let it play all the way through Thursday. Now look at the totals. Now they're closer to 3 inches, but that's factoring in both systems. It's going to get a little windy, by the way, when this system comes in tomorrow morning. You see the center of the storm sitting out here and just kind of spinning. If we visualize the wind field in there, it looks pretty dramatic. It's not a hurricane. I'm just showing you the wind speeds because I want you to see how the wind's going to pick up tomorrow morning. So expect gusts to around 30 miles an hour through a part of tomorrow morning. Temperatures you probably won't notice. It's not a particularly cold storm. So it's not like we don't have frost or freeze advisories or any of those concerns. And daytime highs are just fine. We'll be in the low 60s, but we're keeping a chance of rain going on each one of these days probably. And I think even Thursday might need to be watched. It's optimistic. There's no rain on that Thursday icon, but stay on top of this with us. Guys, back to you.